right off the tip of my bat, I'm gonna warn you, you're gonna be disappointed. This is going to be disappointing. You have the fantasy in your head of you learn this song and then you perform it at the talent show or at the local open mic night and every human being falls in love with you immediately. Let that fantasy die. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna hate this tutorial. 3, 4. If I told you once and I told you twice, the headlock is real, the headlock is nice. If you want true love, then I'll tell you, dude, we can go to the bank, we can go to the zoo. Headlock by Imogen Heap. Full confession, if we're being honest with each other, and I feel like our relationship is built up to the point where we can be honest with each other about anything. In the comments, what would you like to be honest about? What I want to be honest about is up until about 30 minutes ago, I thought Imogen Heap was the name of the band. I thought it was like a pile of Imogen. And then they were like, let's name a band after that. And I think it was a great idea. But it turns out it's the name of a... Shut up! I'm sorry, I'm very frustrated because I don't have time to do this, but I'm determined to do it, and it's gonna be bad, and my watch started talking to me. I don't know. So anyway, Imogen Heap, human being, not a pile of Imogen. Standard tuning, capo on the 3rd fret. You really are gonna wanna have that capo on the 3rd fret, you guys. I'm gonna show you this in a couple phases. So annoying, so irritating. Okay. I know I warned you to be disappointed, but I would like you to temper your expectations even further. Would you please play... I don't know how I want to approach this. That's the problem. I didn't have a good plan. Usually I have an outline. I have no outline. What do I have? Nothing worth showing you. As you are well aware, the actual recording of this song is all like keyboards and sound effects and stuff. And we're trying to do it on guitar. So everything we're doing is like an approximation and an appropriation, and we're just gonna do the best we can. Let me show you what I do for the introduction. I start off with an E minor add 9. So I put my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top, put my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top, and then I put my ring finger on the 2nd fret of the bottom string. E minor add 9. Then I do this picking pattern. I'm not using a pick for this song. I play the top string with my thumb, then I play 3rd string from the bottom with my pointer finger, then I play 3rd string from the top with my thumb, and then I play bottom string with either ring finger or middle finger. It's up to you. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I play top string with my thumb again. Then I play 3rd from the bottom with my pointer again. And then I play 3rd from the top with my thumb again. So it was bunky, pinka, bunky, pow. Bunky, pinka, play now, now. Hunky, binky, pinky, pow. Play it twice in a row. Go, go, go. Hey! Never mind. Okay, so that's the basic picking pattern I use that sort of sounds like all of the stuff. A little bit, right? Kind of. So you're going to do that once. Then you just get rid of your ring finger. Now it's just a normal E minor chord. You do the exact same thing. Then we switch to a C major 7 chord. You're going to do 3rd fret, 2nd string from the top, 2nd fret, 3rd string from the top. Do the same picking pattern, except it's a little bit different. Your thumb, instead of playing the top string, is gonna play 2nd string from the top. Then your pointer finger plays 3rd string from the bottom. Then your thumb plays 3rd string from the top. Then I use my middle finger to play 2nd string from the bottom. So I'm only using those middle 4 strings. And then I just go thumb 2nd string from the top, thumb 3rd string from the bottom, thumb 3rd string from the top. So that whole thing was like that. Then you go back to regular E minor and do the regular picking pattern on E minor again. Watch, behold, witness this. 5, 6, look at me. You may have noticed I messed up in the middle. It's fine. That's the whole thing with this picking pattern. You don't have to play those exact strings. As long as you keep the flow of the groove going, your groove is going to be flowing all night. And I have proof. I have photographic evidence. Uncle Stuart, when you do it, it sounds cooler. When I do it, it sounds like stupid crap. There's 2 reasons for that. One, you just need to practice it a little bit more. You're doing great. Don't be ashamed of yourself. It happens to everyone. But the other thing that I wanted to tell you is that I am palm muting a little bit. I have this part of my hand resting over here. Palm muting, a lot of people do it like on electric guitar when they're strumming. Not very often do people do it while they're finger picking, but I think palm muting while finger picking is great. So you see how my hand is just resting right back here, just barely touching the strings. Then when I play, instead of being all normal, it sounds like this, which I believe fits the vibe of the song a little bit more. Two unfortunate things happened. One, I shaved completely, and two, I put chapstick on. So now, as always when I shave, I feel like one of the villains from Dune, and I feel like I have lipstick on, but I swear it was chapstick. It was strawberry chapstick, but it was still just chapstick. It was not lipstick. So I played through that whole pattern one time. E minor add 9, E minor, C major 7, back to E minor. Then I do it a second time. Everything starts out exactly the same. I do the E minor add 9, I do the regular E minor, I go to C major 7, but when I go back to that final E minor, I go like this. Which kind of, again, it's me just trying to get close to what they're doing on the thing with the stuff. So, got my regular E minor. You're gonna go like this. Play top string with your thumb, then play third string from the bottom, then play third string from the top, so exactly the same as before. Then I take my ring finger and I play 2 on the third string from the bottom. I pluck that with my finger. Then there's a tiny little pause. I get rid of my ring finger, play that third string from the bottom open. Then with my pinky, I play 4 on the third string from the top and pluck it with my thumb. So that was like this. 1, 2, give it a try. And then we start strumming, because that's the intro. Let's play the whole intro all the way through. This all makes perfect sense. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why aren't you playing? I'll play along a little slower. Then E minor. Start it over. Get ready. You're gonna blow it. You did great. Sorry, I left one note out. After you go bang, 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 after you play that pinky note, get rid of your pinky and play second fret on the third string from the top. So it's ba 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 ba, like that. All right, are you ready? We've made it to the verse of the song. For the verse, I like to switch to strumming. And now, first, I'm gonna tell you what I believe is actually happening with the harmony in the actual song. I believe the chords are just E minor, then E minor again, then C major 7, which we've already learned, and then back to E minor. I truly believe it is that simple. I think it's just E minor, C, E minor, then it starts over, E minor, C, E minor. The strumming we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Very classic traditional strumming. Play it with me. On the E minor, just go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, here we go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Great work. Then we switch to the C major 7, down, down, up, down, up, back to the E minor. You can do that for literally the entire song and it will work fine. Let's play that progression twice through right now just to make sure that you're not being an idiot. 5, 6, here we go. And down. So hey and down, I am the one that's jumping and go, shoot upon is cause your barn is wrong and your barn is wrong. Great, you're doing such a fine. Would you now do this with me? Would you add in a little embellishment that I like to add in? I like to go like this. I do the E minor. Then I like to switch to E minor 7. I do the E minor, but I just put my pinky on the third fret of the second string from the bottom. So I'm going E minor, E minor 7, then C major 7, then I go to E minor add 9. That was the one where you put your ring finger down here. Then, if you want to get really crazy, you can switch to a B minor 7. Here's how you do B minor 7. We're on the E minor add 9. Then just take your middle finger and pop it on down to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. So look at this. Watch. Just listen. Don't play for a second. Just listen. I wanted to tell you my name. Did you see what I did there? I went E minor 9. I only did 2 strums on that E minor 9, and then I moved my middle finger down to the B minor 7. Now you may play along. 1, 2, here we go. 'Cause you know it's happening, baby. Do you wanna believe? Do you wanna believe in the things? Do you know why? Do you know how? Do you wanna die? Do you wanna cow? Do you guys know anyone who has a pet cow? I know someone with a pet horse. They have 2 horses. One is a full-grown horse. The other is also a full-grown horse, but it is a miniature horse. Miniature horse is very mean. I'm not saying all miniature horses are mean, just this one in particular horse. I think part of why it's mean is because it was given the name Ugly, and I think it takes it personally. I knew I was going to end up talking about Ugly the miniature horse at some point. I just didn't think it was going to be on the Imogen Heap Headlock tutorial video. But you know what? I think it's appropriate. I was not making fun of Imogen Heap. What would that even mean? I think you need to rethink the questions you're asking. You were like, why are you comparing Imogen Heap to an ugly horse? I wasn't. You were. Imogen Heap is a beautiful queen. Not as beautiful as my wife, but close maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get in trouble for that. Okay, tiny quick little review, and then we'll be done with the verse. So the simple, easy verse is you just go E minor again, C major 7, back to E minor. If you would like some more activity going on, then you can do what I do, which is E minor 7, C major 7, E minor 9, B minor 7. Great. Now, time for the chorus of the song. The chorus, I go like this. E minor. Then I go to D sus2. Here's D sus2, you guys. Put your ring finger on 3 of the 2nd string from the bottom. Put your pointer finger on 2 of the 3rd string from the bottom. Then mute the top string with your thumb. It's like a regular D, but without the middle finger, like that. And you're going to do this strumming on this D sus2 chord. Then you go straight on back to E minor, except I would actually do E minor 9 if I were you. So we're going 5, 6, look at this. Burning strong, burning soon, 'cause you're burning sound, but the burning sound, 'cause you're finding too, 'cause you're burning good, 'cause you're burning down, but the burning down. That's literally the whole song. If you could have skipped this whole thing and just gone E minor again, C major 7, E minor. That's really the song. I don't know. I just felt like then the video would have been short and I wouldn't have had a chance to talk about Ugly the miniature horse, and it just would have been a whole thing. Just a burning too, 'cause a burning too. Why do you keep doing that? That's not how the song goes. Yeah, I know, but it's fun to do. You guys know anything about anything? In the comments, what do you know about anything? I don't even care. Don't even have any care in the world. I'm just a carefree guy, just cruising along, skipping through the forest, minding my own business, posting on YouTube. Got a Black Star amp, got the Shire poster, got books on the shelf, got dragon things, got so many items. So exciting. Life is an exciting adventure.